From the death of Harambe to the kamikaze termites, we have to start off with the Texas horned lizard. Well, they might look cute. Wait until they flip into attack mode. They will close their eyes and then their eyelids will swell, and at that point it's too late. They'll be shooting blood from their eyes.
Hey bro, I dare you to pick up that lizard.
Alright. Oh, now what the? I think this deserves a solid A rating, since really, what is a little fella supposed to do other than become the most metal weapon in nature? Now we have a spicy one, the jalapeno. And sure, most animals might regret eating them, but then they forgot about the true apex predator, humans. And we have conquered their species so much that we even have a mascot of them as a form of mockery.
1 week later.
But seeing how 99% of animals don't stand a chance against your average American, I'll give it a break and put it at a B rating, since let's be real, it puts up a pretty good fight for something that doesn't bleed. Also has a hot relative called the Carolina Reaper, and I fear that more than most animals. And speaking of the worst part of the spicy experience, let's talk about the pygmy sperm whale, whose defense mechanism is a certified military strategy, the smoke bomb to evade predators. Only one catch, it's not smoke, it actually creates a cloud of poo. I'll give this one a D, since it's a whole whale trying to hide in a cloud of its own shit, which, let's be real, that's just not the way. But onto something similar but far more extreme. We have the sea cucumber, which pushes organs out of their anus, but it's not as bad as it sounds, since apparently this organ is sticky and it stuns and confuses predators, and I'd say rightly so, since I'd also be stunned and confused if a sea pickle decided to shoot some organs at me.
Hey Dad, I found a pickle.
Jimmy, put that down right now.
I'll give this a B, since really, what else is a sea cucumber supposed to do? I mean, it is definitely not very high up on the totem pole of life, but hey, if they ever do have a crazy evolutionary arc, I don't mean any of this. Now onto one I'm sure is well known, but nonetheless, the pufferfish, which just puffs up and releases a toxin that dolphins love to get high off of. Humans also eat this because it's a delicacy. It's strange how when the IQ goes up in animals, so does the need to do risky things. You know what time it is?
Yeah, buddy! Whoa, no homo, bro.
Overall rating is gonna be a B, since let's be real, when something's poisonous, puffed up and spiky, it starts to seem a lot less appetizing, and let's be real, dolphins will do almost all creatures in the world dirty. And speaking of doing things dirty, let's talk about the termite with explosive pouches of toxic goo, which when attacked explode, releasing a toxin that will paralyze the enemy forces. So semper fi, lads, for dying for the greater good of the colony. This is the easiest raid of my life. What am I hearing? I'm gonna give it a B rating for its act of valor, but really committing to the bit for the greater good of all isn't really a good way to defend yourself. But hey, you know what they say.
Family, 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 family.
But let's not forget our favorite type of warfare. Gorilla. And these animals are truly terrifying and they know it, and that's why they do bluffing charges, which can lead to a Harambe Part 2 if it's a strapped person that they're pretending to charge. Yo, stop, I'm warning you, stop! I'd rate it a solid C, since honestly the only reason it really works is due to the sheer size of these animals. I mean, it's like an animalistic game of chicken to see who will startle first. And speaking of if another animal was to do it, we have playing dead, which is honestly a horrible way to defend yourself. I mean, it's literally serving yourself to a predator without a fight. Hello, sir. Here's your possum. And honestly, they play dead, so they might as well be, so let's just throw them all the way to the F tier. Now, if you thought the blood eyes were metal, wait till you hear about the hairy frogs, which literally break their finger bones to use as claws. Somebody help! Bruh. And since they somehow managed to heal back after breaking their own bones, I'ma give this an A, since it does still take time to heal. And if the poop whales weren't enough for you, wait till you hear about the northern fulmars, which trap predators with their vomit. And I'll be honest, the natural world isn't just murderous, it's disgusting while doing so.
We need air support!
Alright, the fulmar's on its way. I'll have to rate this a B since honestly they have wings, so their options are limited, but I'm not going any higher since there's no decency in this one. And here's one you'd hope to have if the vomit bird came after you. Camouflage, which honestly, even though it's a very defensive thing, it's a legit superpower. And I gotta ask, when are we going to evolve camouflage since this stuff is just insane? Well, that was a fun night at the bar. Time to walk on home. Wait, where's my wallet? I'm gonna give it an S rating just because it's one of the coolest things to ever happen, especially the ones that can change colors on command. Like, what kind of sorcery is that? And speaking of crazy camouflage, we have the dance door butterfly larvae, which I say convincingly transforms into a snake, which is scary because imagine if an animal developed a way to mimic humans. It would probably go a little like this.
Sure is foggy tonight.
Help!
Hey, you okay out there?
Help!
Yeah, I'm not going to be Skinwalker feed tonight.
Overall rating is gonna have to be an A since it's the scariest butterfly I've ever witnessed in my life, and there's a big chance if I saw it myself in person, I'd be freaked out by it. Now how about the bombardier beetles, which are unironically a Pokemon since they spray hot poison that's literally boiling, and supposedly they can rapid fire this stuff. Bombardier, I choose you! I'm feeling generous, so I'm going to give it an S tier, since according to the Geneva Convention, their organic built-in weapon isn't allowed in war, but hey, bugs don't care about rules. And speaking of something that doesn't care, we had the Iberian ribbed newts, which use their ribs as spikes, which that's not even the craziest part. Their ribs are also poisonous. Hey, look at that cute lizard. Here, buddy. Ah! Yo, get this thing off me! This is gonna have to be a B, since on top of the ridiculous defense mechanism, they are also the most goofy looking creature. I can see myself getting injured by picking these things up. Now we have the hagfish, which are terrifying since they look like something that would attack you on an alien planet. But hey, who would have guessed? Earth is more alien than we could ever imagine, and in add to that, they choke their attackers with slime. Yo, watch me do a flip off this boat. Overall rating's gotta be an A since they seem to have stayed from extinction for about 500 million years, so they're probably aliens, let's be real. And I also already fear the ocean, but now I have more reason to. Now we have this Sonoran Desert toad, which when threatened releases 5-MeO-DMT, which is a drug that makes you see God, supposedly.
I got you.
Do you now?
Huh?
Put him down now.
I don't think I will.
This has gotta be B tier, since when your mode of defense is to release the most powerful drug in the world, that's pretty crazy. But honestly, it kind of backfired since they are now captured for their defense mechanism. I find it absolutely horrifying that the world has been a pit of murder for so long that nearly all things have developed biological defense mechanisms, and seeing how many chickens we kill a year, you better watch out or else they might evolve something strange like you'll see in this video right here.